And now, your Midday Ark-La-Miss news update.
Hey, good Tuesday afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Randy Stone with the Ark-La-Miss update. Well, new today, May 11th through the 17th is National Police Week, which coincides with National Peace Officers Memorial Day. That occurs on May 15th. NBC 10's Sammy Petracco brings us more on what this means for local police departments.
National Police Week was started back in 1962 when John F. Kennedy signed the National Peace Officers Memorial Day into law on May 15th. This was to honor those fallen officers who sacrificed their lives for the safety of the public. The rest of the week was then added to continue to honor those officers who have or are still in the service now.
And you know, here locally we've lost some officers or deputies in the line of duty, and they're being honored, you know, this week in Washington D.C. It's just an encouraging week all the way around. Plus, it helps us again to remember the people that we lost and the reason they lost their lives.
Families of these officers are not forgotten either. Officers go out every day risking their lives, and the families of them have to live with that, wondering if they won't come home on any given night. For some, this does become a reality, but this week can give them some peace knowing their spouse, parent, or child is being honored and not forgotten.
Well, as far as those that have lost their lives, it helps that the family members know their loved one's not forgotten. And the focus is really for them this week. But also for the families of us who are here working, it lets them know, hey, your spouse is appreciated.
Fallen officers and their families will be commemorated and honored in Washington, D.C. on May 15th. Here locally, the Monroe Police Department and other departments will be holding a wreath ceremony for these fallen police officers.
Here inside West Monroe, our city has set up a sign behind me that people in the community can come by and leave messages on our sidewalk. There's chalk here, and we read them.
The wreath ceremony will be held Tuesday, May 13th at 10:30 a.m. at the Public Safety Center in Monroe. Others can also head to the West Monroe Police Department and leave messages on the sidewalk for the officers to read. Reporting in West Monroe for your Ark-La-Miss news source, I'm Sammy Petracco.
Well, in news across Louisiana, an Alexandria man has been arrested and charged in a drug seizure that is being touted as one of the largest ever in central Louisiana's history. According to authorities, 31-year-old DeQuavius Wagner was identified as a major figure in the regional drug trade. And during his arrest, authorities seized 65 pounds of powder cocaine, 96 pounds of meth, 6 pounds of fentanyl, 1.2 pounds of heroin, 1.3 pounds of synthetic marijuana, 252 grams of marijuana, 87 grams of crack cocaine, and approximately 20 gallons of promethazine. For details on this arrest, visit our website, myarklamis.com.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We'll see plenty of sunshine as we head into this afternoon. Our temperatures, however, are going to be rising to mid-upper 80s. There's going to be a lot of moisture in place. The heat index values will rise to the mid-90s. It's going to be hot and humid the next couple of days as the temperatures start ramping up. Now, the clouds will continue to stay with us as we kind of go overnight tonight, kind of partly cloudy. And then tomorrow, our daytime high temperatures will actually start tapping into that lower 90 range. Our wind still remains suddenly. A lot of moisture still in place, so it's still going to be hot and humid for the next few days with heat index values pushing into the upper 90s near the triple digits. As we head into Thursday, cloud cover will start to increase, and some models indicating there might be a chance for a stray light shower or two, as we do have a frontal boundary that will be approaching from the northwest as we kind of close this week out. So for tonight, we're going to fall to mid-upper 60s and lower 70s. Tomorrow, we'll see temperatures reach into the 90s as we get much hotter, and it's going to remain hot really throughout the rest of this week, and kind of looking more long-term as well. I would say almost hello to summer a little bit, as we're still stuck in May and not even in June yet. We will start to see some partial clearing into early next week on Sunday, Monday. However, still in the 90s through Monday and Tuesday with a sun-cloud mixture, but most of our rain chances, again, there's a chance for light Thursday, but then more prominent chances for some storms rolling through with the front on Friday through Saturday.
That's it for our update today. We're down to right at 800 tickets left for St. Jude. Hurry before those get gone today. Buy those tickets. God bless you.